Just wanted to mention that both these quarterbacks' former teams played on Saturday.
Get out!
Yeah. Anyway, though, yeah, this is a big matchup. This is going to decide the season for both these teams. If they lose this, they're not making the playoffs. You really know. But in all likelihood, guys, just the first game for these guys. Let's take it lightly on them. But anyway, who's going to win? Let's try to figure that out. And with that, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fun NFL. Who's ready for Monday Night Football? It's back again. We had that was Sunday, but yes, here on Monday Night Football, we have a matchup and a half as the Minnesota Vikings with a loaded roster, but like at quarterback, like if you're a Vikings fan, you're like, yeah, we should be good, we should be really good, but like, are we going to be really good, sort of thing. Which is not a great situation to be in. But still, the Vikings are a team that hopefully, at least in this game, can get some confirmation on J.J. McCarthy, who, again, was their 12th overall pick in 2 years ago draft. Tore his MCL, didn't play all last year. Sam Darnold absolutely, ran away. He literally did. He's not on the Seahawks. But, yeah, for the Vikings, that's what they've got going on. For the Bears, we all know about Caleb Williams. He did not have a good rookie season whatsoever. I understand he had a decent statistical season, I guess is what you call it. Not really, though. He took so many sacks. And that team lost 10 straight games after they started out 4-2 and the Hail Mary and all that. It was not a great season from the Bears. It resulted in Matt Eberflus getting fired after a disastrous Thanksgiving loss. Then, I don't know, Ben Johnson's now their guy. Is he the guy? He should be. I mean, he was so effective with the Lions. So, with all that, though, is this defense even that much better? There's a lot of questions for the Bears. There's a lot of questions for the Vikings. Not exactly what you'd think they'd be. Again, a little more on orthodox for the Vikings. But both these teams have questions that they're going to try to answer with one game, which they won't be able to. I just want to preface that like I did in the intro. That's just not what's going to happen in this game. I hope it's going to be a good one, but we'll just have to wait and see for that. But on top of that, these two teams played last year in Chicago in Week 12. That was a crazy game. The Vikings were up by a lot, and they ended up was it like 27-16 with like 2 minutes to go. Bears came back, lost in OT. That was a crazy game. Hopefully it's something like that anyway. Game though is gonna be at 8:15 as always on ESPN and ABC. ABC does have this game. ESPN Deportes as well if you want to listen or watch this one in Spanish. ESPN app, there's like a bunch of new things with that. It's just a bunch of like crap. Again, NFL Plus has it as well. And again, if you have what is it? ESPN2, you can watch Peyton and Eli because they're gonna be doing the game this week. Either way, though, announcing it is Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Lisa Salters, and Laura Rutledge. Again, she's their NFL Live host. A great show also for ESPN. But she's gonna be reporting from the sideline as well as Lisa Salters, who has been there for like ages. Anyway, though, for the weather in Chicago tonight. It's going to be 64 degrees, good amount of wind at 9 miles per hour, and then we also have mostly cloudy. So, overall, no, this is the wrong one. There we go. Sorry. It's the exact same one. It's 67 degrees, 6 mile per hour winds. I guess it's sunny in Chicago. But, yeah, that's what you get there. Outside of that, though, for the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy is the starting quarterback, as we all know. Carson Wentz is the new backup. Max Brosmer made the roster because he was good in preseason. Aaron Jones, look out for Jordan Mason. Ty Chandler's also there. Ronald Moore, terrible injury luck. Second straight season, he's going to be out the whole year. Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Jalen Naylor. At receiver, Ty Felton's also there. Jordan Addison was a naughty boy, so of course he got suspended. CJ Ham's on IR. TJ Hawkinson and Josh Oliver are at tight end. O-line wise, Christian Darrisaw, there's a good chance he actually won't play in this one. I think this is more doubtful than maybe he's probable. Probably not, though. Donovan Jackson, Ryan Kelly, Will Fries, Brian O'Neill round out the offensive line. Again, they brought in Ryan Kelly and Will Fries from Indy this offseason, and Donovan Jackson's a rookie as well. So a little bit of a new group, to say the least. Defensively, Jonathan Allen, they brought over from the Commanders. He is a guy that you're going to want to watch play because he's pretty darn good. Jalen Redmond's a decent nose tackle. Javon Hargrave, they brought from San Francisco after one good year and then one disappointing year with the Niners. Jonathan Grenard is coming off the highest pressure season out of any player in the NFL last season. Andrew Van Ginkel is coming off a career from him. And then Dallas Turner, who probably should be getting more snaps than him at this point because Andrew Van Ginkel is 30, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes, and Dallas Turner was a first-round pick. Ivan Pace, Blake Cashman, a linebacker. Blake Cashman's fantastic. You also have Kobe King, who I think was a former safety. And then Eric Wilson, who has been a very good depth linebacker for a while now. Isaiah Rodgers, Brian Murphy on the boundary. You got Tavir Thomas in the slot, former Texan, another former Texan. Jeff Okudah will probably get out there. Harrison Smith probably won't be playing, so Jay Ward will get the start. Josh Metellus, the absolute do-it-all safety. He's not really a safety, but he'll be starting there as well. Will Reichard is the second-year kicker. Brian Wright's the punter. Again, Will Reichard won that kicking competition, as well as Andrew DePola at long snapper. Then we move over to the Bears, who, again, also made some pretty big offseason moves. But Caleb Williams is at quarterback. Tyson Bagent's the backup. DeAndre Swift is their starting running back. He might not be for long. I'm joking. He will be. But Roshan Johnson's questionable. Kyle Mongai is there as well. Again, he was a former SMU man, I think, right? Am I wrong on that? Am I doing Rutgers? My bad. G.J. Moore is the number one receiver. Rome Odunze looking to have a better second season. Luther Burden has a lot of hype. Alam Key's former commander comes in here. Devin Duvernay also is on this team. Colson Love and Cole Kmet at tight end. Again, Colson Love being the number 9 overall pick. Well, I have in fantasy, so we better be doing pretty well. O-line wise, Joe Tooney comes in from the Chiefs on a big deal. He is a really good player. Braxton Jones, Darnell Wright, both young tackles. Jonah Jackson coming over from the Rams in a deal that they really shouldn't have made. And then Drew Dalman coming over from the Texans. So outside of tackles, they got all new guys across this O-line. I'm excited to see how they play. Defensively, Montez Sweat coming off a down year, is looking to bounce back. Deo Diengbo is going to be expected to get consistent pressure, which I don't really expect from him. Daniel Hardy, and then you have Dominic Robinson. So it's not great there for depth. Grady Jarrett, Gavon Dexter, defensive tackle. You also have Shamar Turner and Andrew Billings. I don't know where Zach Pickens went. I think he got cut. Tremaine Edmonds is the starting will linebacker. Obviously, T.J. Edwards is doubtful, though, and Noah Sewell will probably get the start if I had to guess, because I don't know who else would play. Ruben Hypolite, just no. Secondary, though, you have Jalen Johnson, who's questionable. Nashawn Wright would probably... No, Jalen Jones would go for him. Jaquan Brisker and Kevin Byard are safety, as always, with Tyreek Stevenson and Kyler Gordon at filling out the rest of that secondary. Cairo Santos is their kicker. He's been their kicker for really ever since COVID now. Torrey Taylor's the punter. Devin Duvernay's the returner. And you got Scott Daly doing the long snapping there. For how good I think this game actually is in terms of entertainment value, it is on Monday Night Football, so that does give it a little bit of a boost. I think there'll be something to that. But realistically, I'm going to say this game is kind of just going to be decent. I think that's maybe a little bit of a stretch. I don't see this being a very good football game overall, but the fact that, again, you got these two quarterbacks that you really don't know much about, I think that'll enhance the atmosphere a little bit. On top of both these teams having some talented players. For that reason, I think this will be a decent game. I don't think it'll be, like, in terms of the actual quality of the game, I don't think it'll be really that great. All right, looking at who will actually win this one. For me, it really comes down to which quarterback doesn't take more sacks. It's literally that simple. I see J.J. McCarthy making a lot of just dumb reads in this one. Just completely dumb reads. Bad bad touch on his throws, not layering it. And then even for the Bears, like, who knows what they're going to do with Caleb. But I think Caleb taking a lot of sacks. I see this Vikings offense moving it somewhat effectively. I don't think J.J. will throw for more than 150 yards even. But they'll kind of drag and kicking the stream to this win. I'm going to say they win this one 18. No, not 18. We did that with the Chargers game. More typical score. We'll say they win this one 23-20. Vikings win this one 23-20, which is going to be 43 total points. And that's what I got you guys for this Monday Night Football game. Hope you guys enjoy the questions of this game. And see you for the recap of it tomorrow. Go check out the Sunday game recap, because that's pretty wild.
3rd and 4 against Bridgewater. Who has time and open. It's Diggs, and he can fly. Stephon Diggs spins in toward the end zone. Touchdown.
Kyle Fuller's been on Stephon Diggs most of the day.
That's Diggs.